Hi, I am Mandy of Madcow Designs. It is February 16th, 2023, and this is stitch 49. I've been bad, like really bad. Go ahead and hunker in, because I got some explaining to do. I've been eating bad. I've been not doing work stuff and just casting on all the new projects. I've been bad. So let's start with finished objects. I did do one work thing. I made some fortune cookies. These go on the Etsy site and people get to put personalized fortunes in them, which is awesome. Yeah, I think I only made like 8 of them. That's definitely not enough, but at least I did manage to do some work. It's been bad. My other finished object is my Northern Lights socks. So this is Aurora Borealis by Kimbers Cozy Creations. It was her January colorway. Yes, I am signed up for February and very much looking forward to seeing what it is. I think it's going to be pastels, so that'll be a little different for me. But I did a pop of color with the sparkle that came, the speckle that came with it, and then Void, which was just her black. I did a 1 stripe of the speckle with more of the black for the toe. Again, I wish I had done 2 stripes so that you could actually tell it was a speckle. But yeah, vanilla, 56 stitches, 2.5 millimeter. I like them. They're really pretty. So, okay. That brings us into works in progress. I was bad. I have all those old whips, didn't work on them. Well, I worked on my scrappy ones, but I didn't bring those to show because I didn't do a lot of work on them. I have newer projects that I've been working on, didn't work on those. I cast on new stuff instead. So, when I finished my Aurora Borealis socks, I realized I had no socks on the needles at all. So my chicken bag by Miss Fiber Fox means I'm working on a sock for my mom. Y'all might remember this yarn. It is Mandy's Makings Summer Sock Camp 21. And so I'm right here. I'm just past the heel. I am working on a new pattern. I don't know that it will show up on the camera very well, but it's a new pattern design, so that's exciting. You can see that normally this yarn kind of does a micro stripe effect, and it doesn't really do that with this texture. It has more of a variegated look to it, which I thought was kind of fun. This is a pattern that I plan on releasing at some point. It's gonna be a bit because I have some ideas. I want to play with it and see if it works, and if it works, then it will be basically like 3 sock patterns in one, which would be really cool. So, working on that. I'm still on the first one, and I put my little king cake on here because it's Mardi Gras season. I had made that last year, and it's just so cute. So, been working on this. I don't have a name for the pattern yet. That's still to come. I don't know. I just haven't made it there yet. I did decide that I cannot work on that sock while walking. So I started a new sock. This is my walking belt. You can see I have little poop bags there. There's a thing of treats in the pocket. Her Pepper Ann's leash will attach to this. It goes around my waist and we walk. And I don't want anybody to think that this is like a flex or anything, that I'm walking and knitting. No. Usually after lunch, my husband goes back to work, Pepper and I will go for a walk. And this walk is for her. We go at her pace, just as slow as she wants to go. I let her sniff all the things. If you have a dog that sniffs everything, it is the slowest walk of your life. And you will get so bored and so irritated. And having a sock to work on, I don't care. Like, you want to sniff that pile of lawn trimmings for 5 minutes, you go right for it. Like, I don't care anymore. I have a sock. So it's not necessarily that like I'm walking and knitting. It's more like when she stops to smell things, I knit. So yeah. And at night, my husband will join us and we'll go for another walk, and that's like a walk. That's not for her to just sniff all the things. She does stop and sniff, but not everything like we do during the middle of the day. So then I don't knit. Ooh, okay, got it out. I did use one of my 50-gram ball socks, and I have a thing of Felici, Knit Picks Felici in here. This one is Arcade Afternoon. It was cute. The color spoke to me. I did go ahead and cake it up so that I could use a center pull, because there's no way I'm walking and doing an outer pull ball. Not gonna happen. This is how far I've made it. So, not very far. This was one walk. I am using my Magic Vanilla Sock pattern with the slip stitch color change, which is literally the live stitches. I just started it and we got home. I did the cast on and one round at the house, and then we left and went on our walk. So that is one walk for me. I am going to put a light bulb stitch marker on here, just a little plain Jane light bulb stitch marker, and I'm going to put one after every walk so I can see how many walks it takes. And I have so much Felici yarn back there. I think this is just going to be the new thing. Every time I finish a pair of Felici socks, I'll cake up another one, and these will be my walking socks until it just gets too hot here that I can't hold yarn. Like, it eventually will get too hot. But yeah, so I have a water bottle holder and then this pocket here. So I put my cake in the water bottle slot, and my sock goes over in the pocket like so. Seems to be working out so far. There we go. I don't quite zip it all the way, that way the string doesn't get caught, but yeah, I'm enjoying this. And of course Pepper's enjoying it because she gets to smell so much more. Okay, last work in progress. It's in my Naughty Knitting sack. I lost my mind. That's really all I can say. I lost my mind. It's a sweater. And I am already separated for sleeves. Kind of hard to tell because there's, what, like 2 rounds? Yeah, I have 2 rounds of the armpit done, but my sleeves are separated. I have them on short cables because I use the Knit Picks interchangeables. So both sides are on short cables with stoppers, and I am on the body. It's just time to go round and round. This yarn is Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn. It's 100% acrylic, and it used to be a cardigan. I want to say I purchased all of this in probably 2015, 2016, and I made almost a whole cardigan. This past summer I ripped it out. It literally needed a sleeve and a button band. It would have been done. And I tried it on, I looked at it, and I was just like, I don't like it. I'm never going to wear it. So I ripped it all out. And I am using that. So I keep coming across knots in it. Yeah. I'm going to do this gray color for all of the body, and this kind of, I think it was like antique teal is the color name, for all the ribbing. Pattern. This is the Flax Sweater by Tin Can Knits. Let's talk about it. Things got a little tricky. So, I am wearing the Flax Sweater by Tin Can Knits. It is in the same yarn, different color. It has this really nice garter panel on the arms. I like it. It's beautiful. This is my second one. I also have one in blue that I made. The one that I made in blue was an extra large. This is a large. And I am doing yet an even smaller size for the new one. I remember doing a gauge swatch, and I met Gauge. This is a free pattern. I will have it linked down below. This is a free pattern, so we get to talk about all the numbers. And if you're interested in making a sweater, this is the best sweater. Like, learn to knit a sweater pattern you will find. Everybody recommends it for a reason. It's the best one. It will break down sweater construction without being overwhelming. It's amazing. Okay. Made a gauge swatch, made Gauge. It was great. My sweater came out kind of big. Then I washed it, and dear Lord, did it grow. This sweater is huge. Like, here's my body, all the extra sweater. Huge, massive armpits. Like, this neckline was up here when I first made it, and now it's way out here. This thing is so cozy, so comfortable. I love it. It feels like I am wearing my favorite blanket around the house. It's just massive, and it doesn't, given my frame, because I'm kind of short and a little wide, wearing oversized sweaters is not really a cute look for me. So I don't really wear this outside of the house much, but I've pretty much been living in it inside the house for 2 months now. I love it. What I am doing now, I used this sweater and the blue one that I had previously made as my gauge swatch. And I did some math. Before y'all get alarmed, the husband checked my math and gave me his engineering stamp of approval. We are going to trust the numbers. So, numbers. Again, I can share them with you because it's a free pattern. You are supposed to get 18 stitches to 4 inches. I am getting 18 stitches to 4 inches. Now, the problem comes in when I wash this, it grows. I didn't wash my original gauge swatch that I did, so I didn't know it was going to grow. That's all on me. Yeah, I also didn't do my swatch in the round, which changes things. Swatching is complicated. This actually measured at 16 stitches to the 4 inches. And I left my math over on the table. So what was it? It was, I took the 16 divided by 4 is 4. So there's 4 stitches to the inch on this. And then I times it by 39 inches, which is what my armpit measurement is. It's not my bust, it's my armpit, because we learned back in November when I made my Jack Skellington that apparently you're supposed to be measuring at your armpit and not your actual bust line. So 4 times 39 was 156, I believe. So I need 156 stitches for the body. If you go over to the body section of the pattern, there's one for 150 and 158. I chose the pattern with 158 stitches. That is a small medium at 35 inches according to the pattern. Again, we know it's gonna grow. We're trusting the math because it looks so tiny right now. Oh, that's just comical. It looks tiny. It's not. It's gonna grow. So again, I'm gonna trust the math. It's gonna be okay, and it's probably not going to fit when I finish it. I am probably going to have to wash it in order for it to fit. This is going to be an adventure, isn't it? Okay, so I will put a progress keeper on that so that we can see how far I get. I can't believe I've already separated for sleeves. I started that on Sunday night. I asked my husband, I was like, should I cast on another one of these sweaters and try to get it to fit, or a totally different design, which would have been a t-shirt? And he told me make another sweater because I've been wearing this one like crazy. And I did, as you can tell, I omitted the garter panel. I took that out simply. It's not because I don't like it. It's really fun, and I catch myself petting my arm a lot because it's just a nice texture. My brain does not feel like doing garter stitch right now, so I just wanted plain stockinette in the round. I am going to trust that the sweater fits, and instead of doing a tapered sleeve, so you can see that this one tapers towards the end, I'm going to do a bell sleeve. I'm going to do no decreases until the very end. Right here, I'll do a rapid decrease and my ribbing. I don't remember what bind off they call for, but I'm probably not going to do that. Oh. Bind off loosely in pattern, knit 1, purl 1, pass stitch over. Yeah, I have a note on here that that's not what I did. I did a knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, slip stitch over, or pass stitch over, however you want to word that. I'm not always the best at following directions. Hence, I have a lot of handwritten notes all over this because this is the 3, 4, 5th time I'm making this pattern. That's how good of a pattern this is, y'all. This is my 5th time making this. The very first one I made was a 0 to 6 month size, so it was the smallest size on here. Just so I could have a general understanding of sweater construction. And it knit up really fast, so you feel very accomplished. It's awesome. I then made my blue one, I made this pink one, and then I made, I think the 3rd size on here. Yeah. I made the 3rd size, which was a 1 to 2 year old, as a yeah, it was a birthday gift for a friend's baby. There we go, words. Yeah, that one I did some color work on the front of it, and it had a big deer head. It was really cute. So yeah, this is the 5th time I'm making this sweater. It is a wonderful pattern. All this oversized, oh my god, that's huge. All this oversized bagginess, that is on me. That is, the yarn did weird things that I didn't account for because I did not do my swatch in the round. I did not wash it. These are all important things to do when you're swatching, but if you talk to any knitter, they will tell you swatching is complicated. You can get your swatch to come out perfect, and the garment still is just not quite right. Oh well. Okay. That's all the projects. I didn't have that many projects to share, but they definitely had some explaining. Like, I had no socks on the needles, and then I needed a sock for walking because, well, I don't know. I just mellow out a lot more if I'm knitting while walking. A sweater. I have no business casting on a sweater right now. I really don't. Oh well. Okay, I have no mail necessarily, but we'll go ahead and jump into chatter, and I'll kind of loop this in with chatter. I met another knitter slash crocheter slash sewist, and she has a lot of hobbies. Made a friend here, and she was destashing some yarn. So I went over to her house and literally came home with 2 big boxes of yarn. Most of it is all bulky weight stuff, so I'm planning to use it for work, to make toys, for going to markets and things like that. So that's exciting. I am not going to show it to you because it's 2 really big boxes. Yeah. Last week, y'all were so helpful. Thank y'all very much. One person recommended another YouTuber to me, the Crafty Girl, spelled Grrl. Definitely thought that was a typo when I went to look it up, so I corrected it and put an I in there, and no, it's Grrl. She's a cranker. She uses the knitting machines like what I have purchased, so I'm really looking forward to just diving down the rabbit hole of watching all of her videos and seeing what she can get the machines to do, so maybe it can give me a better idea of what I can get them to do. And somebody else commented on the blanket that I'm working on, the Lovely Blunder Knits blanket from last year with all the different squares. That instead of sewing it together, maybe I could crochet it together. So now I gotta go look up some videos for that and see if I can find anybody that is crocheting knit squares together. That one should be interesting because I am halfway through the December square, and it's gonna be time soon. I was trying really hard to finish it before today, and that just didn't happen. Instead, I worked on a sweater. No business working on a sweater. Not gonna go there again. We went Saturday and picked up king cake. Oh my god, it was so good. I already ate the whole thing. It was bad. I told you I was bad this week. I ate like half of a king cake by myself. My husband got almost half of it. We gave a little bit of it away, but yeah, I ate a lot of king cake. It was so good. It was Bavarian cream filled, which was a little different. I don't know that I would get that one again, but it tasted good. My favorite is still the peaches and cream. That one's just so good. Anyways, I told you last week that I would share this with you. This is my scrapbook for Pepper Ann. because I don't know, I'm a little too much apparently. So this is when she was a baby, a little, I think she was like 4 pounds when we got her. And then I have her artwork. So you can see it's her paw as a turkey, and they used her paw to make a snowman. This photo is actually from daycare because they do like report cards and stuff on there. And more artwork. I think these they put into a bag with peanut butter on the bag, and the paint is in the bag, and their nose like mushes the paint all over the place. So I had a stupid amount of fun putting this together. I do have a HP sprocket, so I was able to put in a couple of pictures of that I've taken. This is her latest one. Oh, so cute. And I have lots of empty extra pages that I'll get to fill in over the years, because I mean, she's only been going to daycare about a year now. What, August of 21. Oh, year and a half. Wow, time has flown. So yeah, just a cute little book that I picked up. And my refrigerator was getting full. Like, they sent home artwork the very first time, and I was just like, oh my god, she made artwork, it's going on the fridge. And then I started putting all of them on the fridge, and we ran out of magnets. Oh, okay, that is everything I have in my notes today, so that wasn't too long of an episode. I hope y'all are having a wonderful week. It was great to sit down and chat with you again and show you all of the horrible choices I've made. Hopefully I'll do better this week and I'll actually get some work done. I did do some work this morning. Some of y'all may have received an email from me. I signed up for MailChimp and have created an email list thing. I don't know. If you want to join the email list, you can go over to my website down below, madcowmandydesigns.com, and a little pop-up will ask if you want to sign up for the newsletter. So yeah, that's fun. So I guess I've done a little bit of work stuff, just not enough. But anyways, I got off topic again. Have a great weekend. The weekend is coming very soon. I will see y'all again next week. Bye.